The difference is alarming. The difference in like confidence, the difference in nerves, the difference in manufactured anger, and just like it's so obvious. When I watched, first of all, I did watch the Merab one. I watched a little bit of the Umar one, not the full thing. Pretty much they had an interview, an exclusive on UFC. The UFC posted on their YouTube, and I just want to show you guys like the difference in how rattled Merab is compared to how calm and kind of collected Umar is. Now, when a fight's this even, in my opinion, because I think this fight's really even, I see people say, yo, dude, well, Umar's going to go in there, he's going to flatline him. I've seen people say Merab's going to go in there and hug him against the fence, destroy him. I've seen so many, like, I've never seen people so split and insistent that, like, someone's going to win clear. I'm like, I'm one of the few, which is weird, and I think it's very weird, who thinks it's going to be a competitive fight. They both do things very well. Regarding their wrestling, they're both very talented in the wrestling. Striking, I would give Umar the advantage, and I do think there's a world where Umar could show him a little bit of levels, but Merab has been in there with so many talented strikers, so many talented wrestlers. Merab has been in there with a better competition. This is no lie. So I kind of get frustrated when I see people like sleep on Merab so much. And I'm an Umar guy, and I like both fighters, so I don't really have a bias to one. But I will say that I always give the slight, when I say slight, I mean slight edge to Umar Nurmagomedov. But without further ado, I just want to show you guys a little bit difference in this. Look at the difference between Merab's confidence and Umar's confidence. First of all, let's just play Merab's interview. Just listen to the first 30 seconds and tell me what you notice. Just the first 30 seconds. Peep the question asked and peep the response.
All right, Merab, you've got to tell me, how has life changed since you've become the world champion?
I mean, it's been good, but since I became champion, it's came a lot of drama too, Yeah, lots of talking online. I don't know, maybe because of everybody wanted to see me fight against Umar, everybody talking.
Yeah, Merab, first of all, how does it feel to be champion? Yeah, Umar, fuck that guy. What, bro? Okay, I'm kind of pushing it. But like, this question by Megan O'Leary, she just wants to like, how has it been being champion? Trying to be like, oh yeah, expecting like, yeah, I've been to Georgia, it was great, everyone loves me there. Instead, the first thing he says like, oh, so much controversy, so much drama, so much people talking shit like Umar, bro. And it's not, Umar's not talking shit. All the fans wanted to see was him fight Umar, and he was insistent on not fighting him. And he seems so this is like the biggest thing with him. He's so frustrated. Like the difference mentally between the two is almost alarming. So the fact that I'm actually scared from Merab, because having a fight this close, in my opinion, like I said, I think it's 50-50. You can't be this rattled. Like, you have to fight Umar next, and now you're fighting him next and you're still complaining, brother. It's a worse look. The fight's already booked. You think you're gonna complain, and then Jane was like, oh no, I'm gonna pull out the fight, dude. It's just crazy. This question had nothing to do with Umar. The first thing you reverse to is Umar. Crazy,
And I used to, the last couple fights, I used to get a lot of attention, to people recognize me, but to hate in Instagram and even in social media, it was very hard for me, and so that was like extra pressure. But it's all.
That's weird. So I want to point out what he said right there. He's not the best at articulating his words, but what he was trying to insinuate there was like, yeah, I'm so used to like going against people before and like get everyone loving me, like showing me respect. Ever since I had to fight Umar, now everyone's being disrespectful. But what he's not, and I like Merab, and I will never stop liking Merab, and I don't care what anyone says. He's a good guy. What he's not understanding is that when the switch up happened, it wasn't because he became champ. That's not the reason. It's because he became champ. Umar beat the number 2 ranked Corey Sandhagen. And then he was trying to give a rematch to Sugar, who had one title defense, who was against Chito Vera. The hell, Chito Vera, like he's some kind of great athlete. Or like he was trying to give it to Jan. When he already beat Jan, he already beat Sugar. The only new blood who just beat the number 2 ranked left was Umar Nurmagomedov. So that's why we wanted that fight. And we don't, it's not that we hate Merab. I can't speak for you guys. I don't hate Merab. I know, like, yeah, he's a little bit emotional, but I don't hate the guy. I just feel like he's mentally destroyed right now. That's all. And I feel bad, honestly. It's just like, good guy, but like he tried to duck and he failed, unfortunately.
How have you learned to navigate that part of being the champion?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still learning something. I think the best way is now I should just stay busy. Like I take fight, and now that's it. Because I was gonna enjoy this time, but now I feel like I'm a Conor McGregor. A lot of drama comes. I feel like even John Jones and like Mike Tyson used to get like a lot of drama before. I'm like, where is this coming from? Same guy, I do same things, but it's all good.
Well,
One thing I want to point out that he said that I think is interesting there. He said he wanted to take some 6 months off, which is true. He did say that. But I don't know if you guys remember this. Like, He said he was willing to fight Sugar the same year. Very few are gonna remember this. Probably like, oh, you're yapping, dude. You're making this up, dude. Trust me, brother. He did say he would give Sugar a rematch if warranted, but then Sugar needed surgery, so and then that ended up not happening. And then he was like, okay, I'm gonna take 6 months off because he knew Umar was next. But after Peter Yan won, he was like, yeah, I'll fight Peter Yan at the start of the year. And then Umar wants to fight. He was like, oh yeah, I think I'll fight Umar around Ramadan. Like, he was trying to duck Umar strategically, but it failed every single time. So I feel like that's an important thing to remember in this whole instance, man.
How many times did you watch that fight with Sean, and what are your thoughts on the title-winning performance?
Because I put a lot of work in, and I was, and also I fought very smart. You know, I just don't risk it. I don't even waste my energy, and I was just saving energy.
I was gonna say that, like, and he addressed it here. How he fought Sugar was a little bit different because Merab usually uses his like pressure to fatigue people. He didn't necessarily pressure Sugar. He was fighting a lot smarter in the sense that he was circling the cage. And this is interesting because I want to see how he's going to approach the Umar fight. But he was doing something where he would circle the cage and circle the cage and circle the cage. You know what I'm saying? And then like he'll try to find his timing for something. If he fights Umar like that, there's no chance he wins. Like, I'll be real. He has to go back to what got him to the dance and being aggressive and trying to hope that Umar's wrestling isn't at his level. But Umar did say something in his interview that I'm going to point to later on this video. But you know what I'm saying? It should be interesting, man. But if he fights the way he fought Sugar, Umar's going to smoke him. Absolutely.
And the 5th round, when I was holding down and referee told me to work, I let him go, and after I was trying to take him down, it was hard after this, and he even landed one front kick to my stomach.
After he tried to take him down after the 5th, it was hard. And listen, his gassing is great. I get there's a lot of pressure there, but brother, you struggling to take down Sugar in the 5th round, brother? Forget Umar, brother. You know, late round, early round, forget this, brother. You know, it's gonna be dangerous, brother. It's gonna be real dangerous. So, listen, there's so much things. There's some things you can take from interviews like this, man. I'm taking them all, man.
And I was so mad at myself. Oh, I should finish him. Why I should not? But so he's a good fighter. But I know he was waiting for big punch to knock me out. But I don't give him what he wants, and I just dominate, and that was so easy for me. And but now I was so excited too. Maybe when Peter called me, I was gonna fight him March, and O'Malley, he said he was gonna come back April. Yeah, right. Yeah, April. I was gonna fight him in Miami, and maybe I was thinking since Umar can't fight in March, and I was thinking maybe he can fight in May. But
see, what he's missing out and what he's leaving out is that him and Sugar tried to agree, or like he tried to make Sugar fight late this year. That's what happened. That's what people don't talk about. Late this year they were supposed to fight. He was like, but then Sugar said he had the surgery, and then he was like, okay, then April. So he was ready to fight. It wasn't like he needed so much time off. And this whole trying to gaslight, oh, I couldn't fight January. January's too early. It's not true, man. And I feel bad because he's trying to gaslight people. It's true. And Merab fans are gonna think it's true, but I remember everything like elephant, so I know it's bullshit.
Everything flipped, and now here we are. I take this challenge, and I'm here talking with you.
Look how he's talking. Yeah, but everything switched, so now I'm taking this. Bro, he does not want to be here, man. It's not good when you know a fighter doesn't want to be here, bro. Like, this interview, like, it showed me a lot from Merab, man. And the lot it showed me was not good things. Like, if I'm a Merab's corner, a Merab fan, I'm nervous as hell, bro. I'll be real.
Yeah, everyone's excited about the matchup. What makes you excited about finally being able to face Umar?
Let's see this answer.
Umar is a good fighter. It's a big challenge, but he don't earn it like rest of us, you know. Like, we all know that we all work hard to earn to get here, and I mean, I don't get.
Okay, I'll be fair to you. He's right. Umar didn't have like an absurd win streak like Merab on the way up, but like when she's asking, like, everyone wants to see this fight, like, how do you feel? Like, how motivated are you to go in there and like beat up Umar or prove Umar, you know, prove the hype train? He's like, yeah, he just doesn't deserve it. Bro, listen, bro, like, you could keep going on about he doesn't deserve it. It just shows a weak mental. When something's already set in stone and booked and you're still complaining, it just doesn't, it's not appealing. That's not what people want to see as a fan. You know what I'm saying? And he's right in the sense that, like, he had one of the longest win streaks before he got the, title. So, like, he went through the hard way. I see how it's frustrating how he could go through all that hard work and then Umar like gets kind of like a cookie given to him, and Corey Sandhagen, who's not easy to beat. If you give any like up and comer Corey Sandhagen, he's gonna knock them out with a flying knee or maul them. You know what I'm saying? But it's just Umar's that good at 50-45. Corey showing impressive performance and earn his way there. That once everyone else was ducking Umar, Corey's like, I'm down to fight him. Corey as a number 2 ranked guy kind of got obliterated. He did good, but he lost every round clearly. So that's what Merab got to understand. I do feel his pain. Like I'm not gonna just shit on Merab this whole video. I see his pain and I see why he's a little bit frustrated that he's not getting like, oh dude, I want this guy to fight 10 fights into a title fight. But after he beat Corey Sandhagen, who do you want him to beat? Like who's 9 other people you want him to beat? There's really no one else left in line. Like I'm just being real. This is like the matchup that made the most sense. And I feel like Merab knows it deep down, but he's just trying to like gaslight himself. But the fight's already booked, so you got to stop gaslighting, man.
Get anything easy, but Umar somehow gets easy. He just complains all the time. Nobody want to fight him, but there is so many good fighters. There is Bautista. There is other.
Did he say Mario Batista? Yeah, because fight Corey Sandhagen, then go back and fight Mario Batista. I don't even know what rank he is, but number 2 to whatever rank. Who this guy, brother? Crazy, Merab.
Fighters, they're killers, even Jackson, I forget his first name, and
I don't even know who he's talking about. Jackson.
He fought only Sandhagen, no wrestling, and he's because they get
and just I know I'm getting critical, but saying Sandhagen has no wrestling. The 2 fights before, I forgot who one guy was. I think it was, I know one was who did he wrestle? It was Rob Font and someone else. But Corey Sandhagen showed great wrestling in his last 2 fights before he fought Umar. Even against Umar, he showed good wrestling, like good defensive wrestling, and no willingness to stand there and just let Umar control him. So saying Corey has no wrestling, Merab, brother, like, be careful, brother.
Guess he's using this excuse. He beat number 2 guy, and now he's here, and then it's a big challenge. But I just only what I hate, he just don't earn it like how real like UFC fighter should earn it, and then he just cocky. He should be humble at least, but
Umar is nowhere near cocky. He's just making up stuff.
Just disrespect me online, then that's what real men should do. That's it.
How do you feel like this actual fight looks then?
Thank you.
The fight will be really tough, and this is big.
At least he knows.
Challenge for me because it's a new face, and he's a good fighter. He has a good kicking, good striking, good wrestling, and
respects him.
Yeah, it's a new challenge.
What kind of advice has Aljo and maybe Chris Weidman given you about not just being champion, but all the dramatics, all the things that happen behind the scenes, and how to deal with them as well?
Aljo was a little bit shocked, like why you take this early. You should take a good prep, training. I don't even tell him before because he was like fight week, and they happened like this, and I don't even tell nobody.
The UFC did this to Aljo too, where they kind of like rushed him into the sugar fight, where Aljo like wanted to take some time, but the Henry was like, nah, just take this load of money and do it. They did it to Aljo. I made a whole video on TikTok about it before. And then they did the same thing with Merab. So in the sense that like I'm not saying like this is like I said, Merab's a little bit weird because he wants to fight late at the end of the year, and then but he didn't want to fight early next year. It's a little bit weird. Yeah, I'll be real. Like if this was Alex Pereira saying I don't want to fight, he won't do it. That's why he hasn't fought Ink yet. Same with John Jones. If he didn't want to fight Aspinall, there's a reason he fought Stipe. You know what I'm saying? But Merab tried to do it. The only difference is like when Dana White doesn't like you can't just get away with shit like that. But yeah, I feel for Merab in a little bit. But that's the overall gist of the Merab interview. So I want to go and talk about the Umar Nurmagomedov interview because you can see I want you guys to peep the difference in everything, like the question answering, the confidence. Like you know how Merab was asked about who's gonna win the fight. Yes, it's gonna be very hard to fight today. And then just watch how Umar responds to it, and just watch how Umar's unbothered about this whole situation. Like this is a big, I think mentality is very important when fights are 50-50. So just look at the difference between Umar and Merab.
Well, Umar, first off, man, congratulations on getting a championship fight, man. I know you've been working towards this for a long time. How does it feel to just have the title fight? It's happening. You got a date, you got an opponent, and this thing you've been working towards is a real thing now.
Can't believe it. And of course I'm excited, and I'm very happy to fight for the title. Finally it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And notice how like he don't like in the first 30 seconds in the first question he's not gonna just bring up Merab. He only bring up Merab when asked about it. Trust me. Ilya Taporia maxing. Trust me. He's not worried. He ain't flustered. This is all Merab flustered or worried and all this antics, man.
Press conference was, I mean, I've been covering you for a while. You've never really interacted with an opponent like that. How was it being at the press conference and going back and forth with Merab?
It was funny.
Chad, imagine that. Imagine just so angry, like, I hate this guy, I want to kill him, I'm gonna smash you, blah, blah. It was funny. Brother, this is different, brother. Different levels to this, man. I swear, it's like night and day, man. Night and day.
And I excited it's gonna be more hard, because it was easy. Because it's first press conference for me, with talking with fans and sitting in front of like cameras, like big, like all eyes on you,
Mm-hmm.
And it was good.
When you flew to Las Vegas and knowing that you were going to be around Merab, did you expect him to be angry?
I don't think he expecting. I think it's just we two opponents, like it's a little bit emotional, I think. I don't think he the angry person. I don't think he the bad person. I don't know why he talking about. I really don't know why he talking about disrespect. Of course, I tweet, I talking, but I didn't talk you the like liar, or I didn't tell you the like bad person or something. I talk about fight. I thought, hey, Merab, you try to avoiding me. You doesn't mention my name. It's look like insane. Everybody talk about that. Just
This is facts, and he's so like, I'm glad. First of all, his English, brother, it's got so much better. He used to not be able to speak it like a couple years back. But let me just say this, man. He's right here. Like Merab, see how Merab in the interview is like, he's just disrespectful guy, being so mean. All he said was, bro, you're avoiding me. Like, I don't know why you're mentioning Peter Yan's name and Sugar's name for a rematch. You beat them already. You haven't beat me. Why are you avoiding me? Yo, this guy's so disrespectful. But this guy, he disrespectful guy. I can't believe you say this. How dare you say he avoided? I was saying it. Everyone in the fans was saying it. Everyone was saying Merab was avoiding him. But once Umar says it, this guy disrespectful. I can't believe it. Crazy,
It's not like me. And when they push him to fight, UFC push him to fight. Okay, Joe Rogan asked him after his fight when he win belt. Joe Rogan said next opponent, Umar, what do you think about that? And he doesn't said nothing. He just said thank you, Dana White. And it's not of.
Do you guys remember that when he won the title? He was like, oh, so Umar Nurmagomedov, what you think about that? He was like, yeah, just thank you, Dana White. What is he saying?
All hype around he ducking, he tried to avoid it. It's not because of I do this. He do this. It's his mistakes. And about his country, he said he tweet something. That's why he doesn't respect me and Ali. They said bad about Georgians and George, but I never said bad. I just post in Twitter very good Georgian proverb, and do. What's wrong? It's bad. I can't post what I said bad about Georgian. I even was happy when I find this proverb about cowards.
In these types of situations, like
Crazy.
Fans are going to say what they want to say. They're like, oh, you're scared of him. You're scared of him. Like I've been covering this sport for a long time. I've been around people like, you guys are not scared. Merab Dvalishvili is a champion. Like he's not. I have a hard time saying anybody's like scared of somebody else. But how do you read this? Because it has been weird that he refuses to say your name.
He just want to fight with a real guy who can beat. It not means I really 100% go inside the cage and smash him. Not. He know other guys he will beat. For me, it's gonna be hard. Yes. That's why he tried to be champion long time. He want to fight with O'Malley, with Piotr Jan or someone else, because of these guys easy money.
Facts.
Me not. For me, he have to go deep waters. For me, it's gonna be long night. I will not give him to like takedowns. He will not control me. I have good skills, like striking skills, and I can make for him a lot of problems. That's why. But when we go to inside the cage, I will not think he's scared to me. I will know this is a man who will try to beat me. I'm the man who I am like. I will try to smash him, and it's gonna be battle, And
look at the. I don't know. Just look at the difference in mentality. Like the mentality. He knows Merab's not scared of him. Yet he knows Merab just wants an easier stylistic fight. That's why he's trying to call out the Yans and the Sugars, people he knows he can wrestle and just hold against the fence. There's a reason he doesn't want this Umar fight as much. And Umar's saying he knows he's not scared, but when he gets in the ring, it's going to be a battle. Who wants it more? When you ask Merab what he thinks about the fight, yeah, I just don't think he deserves, you know. He don't deserve, and it's going to be hard to fight for me. It's going to be very hard. Like the difference in confidence and just like the way they speak. Crazy. Umar is ready for this fight, man. I'm trying to tell you, man.
I knew, like, what I understand, he don't wanna take risk fight. You know, he can beat me. It can happen. It's not gonna break me. I will be same Umar. Fight is fight. Everybody can lose. Everybody can win. We're not talking about what's gonna happen in the fight. If we're talking about scared, I think he just want to take a risk, hard fight.
Yep.
Do you think at any point in the next 4 weeks you will be concerned that he will pull out?
No.
I will not surprise it.
Really?
And nobody will surprise it.
Oh shit! Wait, this is my first. I didn't watch this interview. I watched the Merab one a little bit. Oh my god! Whoa! Okay, these are kind of shots fired. I like this from Umar, you know. Brother said I won't be surprised, and no one will be surprised. Dale, brother. I like this guy, you know. This guy, very confident guy, very tough. I'm liking this Umar, man.
Even right now, I saw like in commentary or in Twitter they said he will pull out, but he never pull out before. Yes, I think he will. Like, I hope he will not, and
I'm liking this fight.
A fight gonna happen.
I'm getting hyped.
Not that long ago, you wrote that you had a small injury on your arm, so you wouldn't be able to fight in January.
After.
Yo, you know, that is true, you know. What is he going to say about this? I forgot.
I was in Dagestan. I punched my arm, you know. I go to the show doctor and I show them, like, they not MRI, like other, like when they check bone.
X-ray.
How is?
X-ray.
X-ray, yes. They did X-ray and they said you broke, you know. After that, after 20 days, I go again. Even when I was broken, I was running. I want to still in shape, you know. Even the time I going to try to run, try to do shadow boxing, you know, try to be in shape. And after 20 days, I go again, and it's become much better. Even my like punches, other things, I do grapple, I can.
I don't like this. I don't like the way he's answering this. You can see visibly from just like a body language point of view, he's a lot more moving around, like getting a little bit uncomfortable. I don't like this. But let me just keep playing the video. I'm sorry, I didn't watch this, so if y'all like, damn, I didn't watch this one.
Can do like a wrestling class, like everything I can do, and then I called my manager Ali, and I said to him, hey, I want to fight. He said, but we said we injured. I said, hey, I told you take this fight, but I told. And my manager and my brother said, hey, you crazy, you can't fight like that. And they said no, you know. And they asked again.
What?
They called me again, will you fight with Merab? Of course, I already asked to Ali, please make it fight anytime. I want to fight before Ramadan. If Merab will fight in March, in Ramadan, I want to be active. And what said Merab in the press conference, you have to be active. I'm not active because of not me. Because of you, he can find for me opponents.
In your mind, had you kind of had given up on the idea that this fight would happen before Ramadan, though? Like in your mind, had you kind of been like, this fight
yes,
is not
it was a plan, fight before Ramadan, and after Ramadan in May, maybe.
You said there's a fight and anything can happen. Maybe he could beat you. How? If Merab wins this fight, how do you think he would beat you?
He will not. I can't imagine how he will beat me.
Good mentality.
How? He can hold me. Okay, maybe he will take me down one time, but he have to hold me there. He can't. And he have to punch. Like, it's not gonna be how he did always. I'm not the person who will going to, like, you know, crazy. Like, I can wrestle too. Don't forget about that.
No one forgot
But
that.
I can finish you. If you will leave me get back, I'm gonna choke you. Be careful.
I think the last question I have is that you said he sees the rest of the division and it's easy money, except for you. Is he easy money for you? And is there anybody in this division that is not easy money for you?
It's gonna be cocky if I will say he's easy money. I think he's not. He's a good fighter, you know.
He is good.
But
He's not easy.
hardest challenge in my division, I think, is Cody.
Is Cody?
Yes.
And you already got through him.
This fight was hardest in my life. It's gonna be what happened 18 January.
Okay, man. Okay. Well, Chad, I'm gonna just say this. First of all, I blindly reacted to that interview I just watched, but I will say that I did watch the Merab one prior, and yeah, mentality-wise, Umar's on a different stratosphere than Merab. Merab at least seems a little bit frazzled, a little bit broken compared to Umar. Looks a little bit confident, but I do think Umar is actually hiding an injury, and not really hiding anymore. He exposed it, didn't he? But I feel like because he said his X-ray showed that it was broken, and he went the next day, and his X-ray just got a little bit better. He never said he was fully healed, and then now he still never gave us confirmation that it's fully healed. So yeah, this actually brought a lot to me. So it shows me that Umar is more confident, but he has an injury right now, and he just publicly said it, and he hasn't healed yet. And then Merab is just mentally broken. This fight is like, I was gonna say now I'm gonna give Umar the bigger edge because like he has the better mentality, you know, and like the fight's already even. But now that I know Merab's injured, it's going back to that 50-50-esque thing. I'll still give the edge to Umar, but anything can happen, bro. What I want to say to this to Merab wants to wake up. He has to stop like being so emotional and just accept that you're fighting him and try your best to win. But let me know what you guys think down below. I feel like this is going to be a fun fight. It's going to be a banger, and I think Umar might edge it out, but let me know what you guys think. That's it for me, and God bless. 2, 3, 4.